Welcome back, everybody.
Hello, in this video
We drive the Atlantic Road.
and visit Kristansund.
We filmed the entirety of the drive over the Atlantic Road, but the actual stopping off and looking at bits we haven't filmed because it was so windy. All we got was wind noise down the camera. So I took quite a few photos which I've added into it, so it'll look a little bit part video, part slideshow, but it'd be better than listening to
Yes, absolutely.
It was a beautiful day other than that, but
It was
just really windy.
Yeah, it was. It was a lovely drive as well over the bridges, wasn't it?
Yeah, quite
Nice.
a unique
drive.
Yeah. It just seems odd going across on all these little dotted outcrops of islands.
Yeah.
So enjoy the video.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like and subscribe, and leave a comment. We like reading the comments. It's nice to hear that you're enjoying our videos.
See you all in the next one.
Bye. Good morning, everybody. We are now just starting to go over the Atlantic Road. This is the first bridge. I think it's 8 bridges linking all the islands together. First bridge done.
Now between some rocks.
Rock and a hard place.
See that yet, but the next bridge looks like a ski ramp going up in the air.
It does. The tide's out at the moment as well. Somewhere along here is a shipwreck, so we shall stop at some point and see if we can see it. Be able to see that bridge now going right up there. Up into the sky. It's quite steep, isn't it?
See over the shipping channel.
Yeah. the bridges are tiny, like this little one we're just about to go over. Another little bridge coming up.
Houses coming over.
Yeah.
We've stopped off in Kristansund and time for a Fiona fact.
The shipyard behind me was first made from 1787. What else do you want to know?
And it was also
Gasworks.
the site of the city's gasworks.
From 1905 to 1970, it was the site of the city's gasworks.
And the houses along the Fosner Gate date from the 18th century.
And by Fosner Gate, I should imagine they
That's the
mean
bit opposite.
foreshore over there.
Yeah. Let's go and see what we can find.
Let's.
There's a ship out up the slipway over the way that's being repaired. Harbour's very clear, you can see to the bottom.
A little bit scummy in it, but not a lot. There's a pipeline that goes down
Yeah.
there. Oh, there's a fish.
Well, you'd never expect to see a fish in the sea, would you? Given that Norway's main trade is fishing. That looks like an old boat, doesn't it? A Thomas Fernley.
Yeah. A bit of painting. In the hull.
It's a long one, that green one over there, isn't it? Got a big gas tank on top of it.
Yeah.
This bit down here is a museum, and this is a picture of what it would have looked like in the heyday. That slipway's still there.
Yeah.
It's crane. Wonder how old that is. It certainly looks old, doesn't it? Big old concrete weights on the back of there. What do you reckon, Loons? I ain't going in there, I don't want to get wet.
I don't blame you, girl.
That almost looks kind of almost Tudory, doesn't it, that building?
It does. Doesn't look very much like anything else we've seen in Norway.
No. That's quite short, that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a fishing boat, I would imagine.
Having some restoration work then.
Well, I think it might sink at the moment.
Do you think?
That's not double planked, is it?
No.
Like that Surinder restoration we were watching.
No. Well, your Syringer's a lot bigger than this.
Well, yeah, it's true. And it was built for the war.
Yeah.
See all the caulking between the planks. Go on, Loons. Keep going.
No.
Something tells me that one don't work no more. Don't think you're going to be winching anything out on there, are you?
No. Half of it's missing. Isn't it?
Yeah. Rotted away.
I expect it's seen a fair few boats in its time, though.
Definitely. That's got a funny little cabin, hasn't it?
Yeah. Museum.
Go on, Loons.
Museum founded in 1980. Hi. Hello. Good girl. No. Not in that. There's a dog coming up there.
Alright.
A big one.
A big old winch assembly, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of grease on that cog
Obviously,
around there.
obviously still works.
Yeah.
Trying to work out what these big black things for. Yeah.
Goes a long way in.
Well, it's got a pipe going to it as well, isn't it? Underneath with a tap.
Yeah.
Which then disappears into that building like it's some sort of oil tank or something.
Maybe. Don't know. outside.
Yeah. Just like iron rungs, aren't they?
Yeah.
Do you reckon we could get one of them in a narrowboat?
Yep, this one.
I reckon that would sound nice,
one?
wouldn't it? Go
No.
chug, 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 chug.
That one would fit in the boat.
What do you reckon, Luna? Do you like one of them in your engine room? Going chonk, chonk, chonk. They look wonderfully simple.
Yeah.
What's that say over here?
I don't know.
Come on, Loon, this way. This way. Go. Another restoration project. Takes some skilled work to get that back to a saleable condition.
Yeah. Oh, it's done back though, isn't it?
Yeah. Not as complicated as what Surinder is
No,
it?
theirs is just straight, whereas
Yeah.
Surrender's is on an angle, isn't it? And a lot bigger.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we found the rigging and mast area. Look at the length of that. More interestingly, a wooden gutter, like we saw in the folk museum.
Oh, yeah.
Big split all the way down this mast. Heading back the other way, you can see the cloud coming in off the sea. You can also see all the buildings clinging to the sides of the cliffs.
And some more facts.
More facts.
More facts.
Got more facts. What? It's dark and you're wearing shades.
Yeah, that's not dark. Apparently, during the Second World War, this was the first place in first place in Norway that got bombed. Obviously, we don't know why, but it's just they chose this as the first place to get bombed.
There we go.
Luna didn't bring her skateboard, so she can't ever go on the skate park, unfortunately. Not today. Didn't pack it, did she?
Or your rollerblades, eh, Loon?
No. So you can't. You could do a Vinny and have a run round. No, I just don't look very interested.
No. Couple of nice looking wooden boats over there.
Colours in the rocks.
Yeah. It's a strange looking boat on the move. Creating a lot of wash behind it. Guessing it's some sort of harbour tug. It's not like anything we've seen before when we've been in the ports on the cruise ships. Some very traditional looking buildings over that side. White one looks very well preserved. And you've got some of the older, less well preserved ones down there with some horrible blocks of flats above them. Got the more industrial shipping down this end. The Harding Jim Bergen looks like an old roll-on roll-off ferries like we've been using to get across the island so far, next to another beautifully preserved wooden boat. Come across these two old buildings and this one's got 1756 above the doorway.
Is that a gym fact?
It is. Lots of silverware in the windows. I think we need a Fiona fact on why their buildings are red.
Traditional.
Yeah, but why is it traditional?
Because the pigment is made out of something and I can't remember what it is.
No, neither can I. That's why I was hoping you might remember.
Nothing like putting me on the spot, is it? I will find out and get back to you. I do.
Just walking a bit further along Kristansund to the more newer area. And they've even got their own sign on the hill. Norway's answer to Hollywood. Sun's out on the other side. Look at that, it's tiny, isn't it?
Must be a little ferry, I reckon.
Yeah.
It wasn't a ferry. The way it was steaming in there, I thought it's not going to slow down, but that slowed down quite quickly.
It's still got a flap on the front, like the roll-on, roll-off car ferries, isn't
that's
it?
where you walk off.
Yeah. There it goes. You'll see our dogs on that one because one's just come off.
I don't know where it goes.
Yeah, have to find out, shall we?
Hello.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
We discovered yesterday the little funny tugboat is at free, and it takes you across to the different islands.
So we thought we'd have a go.
How cool is that? They put on a free boat service.
But I don't think this is the one we want. I think
No.
we want the next one.
They put on a free boat service that basically goes between the main island
And the little ones.
across to the other three little ones. This was established in 1876.
Was that a gym fact?
It was. Seems Fiona's facts aren't there yet.
That little one is just the one that does this.
Oh dear, Luna, more metal stuff for you to walk on.
Yeah.
It's alright, it's smooth when you get down there on the platform.
Okay, Dad.
You can do it.
Nearly there. Nearly there.
Good girl.
There's a good girl.
Here it comes. The smallest ferry you ever did see. It's tiny, isn't it?
I don't think we'll get the motorhome on that.
No. It is roll on, roll off though.
Eh?
And we're off. It's nice and warm in here, they got the heating on. What do you reckon, Moons? Pete's walking. might be driving over that bridge later.
Quite possibly.
Looks like the birds have taken over that building. Lined up along the roof and along the window ledges. That's where we're docking, just over there.
People come on as soon as they get on.
Just going to wait until they dock. That might lurch a little bit, mightn't it? Here we go. And there he goes. Found a good vantage point on top of this rock. It's coming out quite dark on the camera because of the clouds, but it's not as dark as it looks, or as it looks on the camera to me at the moment. But you can get a good view of the other side. And there's the little ferry in the distance that we came across on. Get a better view of all the coloured buildings from this side. Oh, look, it's sunny over there. What do you reckon, Loons? Rubbish! This is an old warehouse where they used to dry the saltfish, apparently. It's also a museum, which typically is shut. Not that we'd have been able to go in with a dog anyway, but there are some information boards about. What's the Fiona's facts?
the commercial industry of clipfish, which means that they're drying the cod using salt, dates back to the 1690s. This particular warehouse, which is now a museum, dates back to 1749, and it was actually a Scottish guy that opened the warehouse in 1749. I can't remember what his name is, unfortunately, but yeah, so there's been a fish curing plant here since the 1690s. That's a long time, isn't it?
Long
Long time ago.
And look at the size of that moored over there. Strange looking ship.
So it's a hybrid.
Yeah.
Hybrid. It's got some tanks and that on there as well. So
Looks like it's got an orange version of Thunderbird 4 on the side.
yeah, I don't know what it's for.
No.
Something commercial, obviously.
I remember when we came on the cruises seeing boats that sort of shape.
Yeah.
Only seem to see them over here, didn't we?
Yeah.
Must be specially shaped for cutting through rough seas, I guess.
I should imagine that's empty as well at the moment, so when it's,
yeah, it's got
cargo, it'll sit deeper in the water, won't it?
Don't know, I'm not sure that is a cargo ship.
Well, whatever it carries or
Yeah.
does, I'm sure it'll sit deeper in the water.
Don't know how far we can get along here.
No.
It's sunny down there. And we're off. certainly gets a move on, this little boat. Well, how was your ride on the little boat?
Yeah, it was really good.
It's a cool service
Yeah,
for free,
it's
isn't
really
it?
good, and it's really well used as well. There was lots of people coming and going and getting on and off the various stops, wasn't there?
Yeah,
So,
island hopping by little boat.
yeah, it's really good. Enjoyed that.
Yeah, it's good. Well, back to the motorhome now. Pack up and move on.
To the next place.
Find a supermarket and restock.
Yeah.